Hello viewers, Lance Mechanics here. You want to see the difference between Napa gloves and probably the single best gloves I've ever bought? You gotta watch this video because this is pretty good. Hello viewers, I'm Lance Mechanics. You just clicked on the video here. This is going to be my first in a series of glove reviews because I've had it up to here with cheap gloves. And I'm just going to start with these ones. These are the Anna Botson. I picked them up on Amazon there. I'm not sponsored by them. This is me just paying out of pocket. And then here's the cheap generic ones. Most dealerships supply, most private garages. By the way, in Canada, they have to supply gloves for you. Oil is a cancerogen. That's a fun little tidbit. I hope you understand that. So, me as a mechanic, I go through gloves. There's some days I go through an entire pack of gloves, especially on an engine job, transmission job, every job. These things, they tear. A lot of the time, they'll tear just putting them on. Like, no effort whatsoever. Right? So, now watch this. I'm a strong guy. I'm a very strong guy. That took a lot of effort. So right there, it's not going to tear just putting the damn gloves on.
All right, so I just tied two of the fingers together. I want to see how hard I can push this. This could probably hurt. Oh my. Wow. Okay, well, it can hold weight. That's 40 pounds if you're not paying attention. Let's see if I can snap this. Okay. Takes a little bit of effort. Again, I'm putting effort into this. Wow. Okay, in all fairness, here's the Napa ones for reference. Double knotted, same thing. Okay, the first test wasn't much of a test. Again, I can they both can support weight like that, but I could tear this with half the effort. So let's keep trying to make them fail in different ways. All right, so I've watched a lot of videos of different people with gloves, and they're taking like chopping knives, they're stabbing it with things like dull instruments, like a pocket screwdriver and a dull blade, but that's not what mechanics do. We're not gonna hit ourselves with a cleaver on these. What we are gonna do, we're gonna come over to an engine, and we're gonna start grabbing stuff, sharp edges, we're gonna rub our hands on things, get caught on bolts like this. Just drag your hands everywhere and hopefully it doesn't tear. Get some better catches here. Again, trying to make these tear in real world situations, like, frig, they're holding up. You know, just, it's plastic. Plastic gets these, they tear doing absolutely nothing. I need some sharp edges here. And you know what? These gloves are thick enough that I'm not too afraid. Like, interiors would probably do a lot more damage than this. There's sharp metal here, but I'm not. I hope this is really coming through how. Okay, we're going to try the blue nitrate gloves and do the same thing. Right, blue nitrate gloves are on. I'm not as confident with these, so I'm just going to be a little more gentle. I'm going to get. So, couple attempts more, and you honestly look at the wrong way and these things just snap. This has been my frustration as a mechanic for years. Like I said, in one engine job I could go through a whole box of those. Those black ones are definitely going to last longer on the stupid little stuff, just catching your fingers, ripping your gloves, like, and this is just everyday use. Those other ones will definitely last longer. Let's see what else we can do with them. How about I just wear them and clean my toolbox off and see if they last. And it still looks like shit, but the gloves are still intact. I didn't really expect much with them. I am grabbing stuff like this, but I'm, you know, you're a mechanic, you're being careful. You're trying not to tear it. Yeah, that one tears. Like, it's gonna happen. You can make something tear, but I feel like for every 2 pairs of gloves I go through with these, I'll probably save about 20 sets of the other one there. That's the difference. I understand the other ones are a little thinner, but they're the same price point. Like, so this is a bit of a trial video. I will refine the process. Like, again, these are 4 mil, these are 10 mil, but I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 15 years and I feel the quality difference right now. I've had things called Gorilla gloves. They're so thick, you can't do little itty bitty dash work or modules. I can feel the difference with these, and they are nice and ribbed for your pleasure. No, and you know what? The number one failure for gloves for me used to be just putting them on. My hands get really abrasive and you can rip them. It wins just on that. And oh, I left some in -40. Hold on. Yes, it's -40 right now. It's already warming up pretty quick. Let's get these on. It was a little easier to break that time. I don't know, I switched hands, whatever. Well, that was interesting. This one's probably already thawed. It's still a little stiff, but it's quick. Like, they were solid. Yeah, it is -40 here right now. So this one has a mechanic on it. This one doesn't. Just, you know, and they come in orange too. So I don't know what this left-hand test is for on the thing here. Maybe someone can figure it out. This will be the first one I'm trying. You know, it says chemical, food prep, household, plumbing, industrial, automotive. It literally says automotive, where that other one has a picture of a mechanic on it, but it doesn't suggest automotive. So I'm very happy with these. It says single use. I'm gonna be honest, I will reuse the gloves. I'm a bit of a degenerate. I don't see any reason why it would hurt. If they're not broken, I'll reuse them. I'm betting you, if I'm doing something like axle work or engine, I might only go through 5 pairs of these compared to an entire box. It's a frustrating thing as a mechanic. Adds to the cost of things. And yeah, we'll go from there. If you want me to improve on this, put some suggestions in the comments. This is just the first pair I ordered off Amazon, or the first brand. And again, I'm not sponsored by them. I've seen the viral ones of people hitting them with cleavers, dull cleavers, and dull things. It doesn't work that way. In automotive, it's the sharp little edges from plastics and engines and burrs that really affect us. Like I said, those blue ones, you'll go through. You've seen the results there. Just touching things, they like to disintegrate. So, and again, I'm all about PPE, so I'm going to test more PPE. Again, I use this every day. We'll talk about this in another video. You really need to be protecting your lungs. So anyways, Lance Mechanics here. Hope you like that. Again, suggestions. Have a good one.